Yo, what up? Bosnia and Herzegovina and Cyprus just dropped, but I don't care because I need to play Geonections. This is not Bosnia and Herzegovina. We have Gen 2, that's interesting. We have not. I think it's Gen 3. I don't know. Whatever, man. We need to identify the countries. This is also interesting. This feels like it's kind of zoomed in, right? We have a mountain to the east. I'm not sure yet. It's Saturday, which means that they're going to be more difficult than normal. This... I don't even know what this feels like. Okay. We have a ballad. Is this ever... Like, with this kind of design, there are some, like, subtle differences. Like, it almost feels like a German ballad, but it's not. Like, is this what you get in Lithuania? I'm not sure. I've never really looked at them, but I know the Lith ballads are kind of similar to the ones in Germany. Okay, this I thought was maybe France, but I'm not sure. This feels like vaguely Balkan. Maybe we have text there. Private. Wait. There's some strange language there. What is that? It's so hard to say, but it's a very long word, isn't it? It almost makes you think maybe Finland or something like that. It doesn't really look like that, though. I think it might say privati. I guess like the I ending is pretty common in Finnish. Okay, we have a yellow plate. That's interesting. Is that Luxembourg? Maybe? I think it might check out with the signs as well. I think that is French on the sign, but it's so hard to say because of how blurry it is. I mean, this one is surely Luxembourg. And this, oh god. Yeah, it's definitely not getting any easier. So I think we're gonna try and find Luxembourg. Like these two, I would think are Luxembourg. Like Gen 2 might also be Luxembourg, actually. I mean, Gen 2 used to be very common in Luxembourg. I don't think this is Luxembourg. Oh god, I'm gonna fail today's puzzle, I can tell you that much. I think this might be Luxembourg. Because like these kind of buildings almost feel like what they build in Germany these days. But I feel like you get this kind of architecture anywhere, probably. And then what is the fourth? Luxembourg, like this ever? I don't really think so. Maybe this? Today's puzzle is definitely not easy. Like, I'm not sure at all what I'm even looking at in most of these yet. Do I attempt this? What is this, for example? This is definitely not Lux, so I don't know. I feel like I might have to start sending something. Yeah, this is definitely privati something. Yeah. I don't know. I think this might be Luxembourg. Maybe, assuming we have Luxembourg. This one, I also suspect. Like, okay, is there a universe where we might have France? Because I think this might be France if it's not Luxembourg. This is not France. And this might be a Baltic country as well. Maybe we have Lithuania or something. This, like with the Gen 2, you would think maybe Finland, but the trees feel a little bit too Mediterranean, like this one. Maybe. The other trees I could maybe see in Finland. I don't know. It's definitely not easy. And tomorrow's puzzle is going to be even more difficult. Oh no. Maybe I send those. 2 away. Okay, that's tough. Okay, so I do think these two are Luxembourg. Assuming we have Luxembourg, then I think maybe these two work. Still 2 away. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I don't think I'm solving this. To be honest, I think this might be a bit too hard for me. Hang on, I need to... Alright, sorry, I got interrupted. But I'm not giving up just yet. I think I'm gonna try and maybe get Finland, because I think there is a universe where this is Finland, but I guess maybe this is actually Estonian. Because I think there's a J at the end, and I know like a tiny bit of Finnish, not much, like basically nothing, but I think that's kind of uncommon, if I remember that right. Can I think of any Finnish words that end like that? I think maybe that is Estonian. So assuming we have Estonia, I thought maybe that. And then maybe... What the heck is this? Like, this feels Baltic, but it also feels like the other end of the world. I don't know. Like, okay, do we even have anything that's not Europe? I think we have 4 European countries today, which is definitely kind of rough. Maybe... Is there even Gen 2 in Estonia? Because I don't think I've ever seen that. Maybe this is Luxembourg. I feel like this lamb feels vaguely Luxembourgish. Maybe not. I'm actually so lost right now. This is gonna be a painful watch. Maybe I will actually use hints for this one, because I don't think I can solve this without hints. This one... Maybe this is Luxembourg. And then maybe this is an insane Luxembourg or something. That would be kind of whack though. Could this ever be Estonia? It looks like we're driving in the middle of the road, which is definitely interesting. I mean, it seems flat, it seems fairly Baltic, so maybe. And then... I'm not sure about this Kabla, if you get that there, I don't know. I also thought this one could maybe be like Lithuania, I think was my first thought, but then like the house over there seems kind of strange. I don't know, I should know. Looking at the polls, I don't know what this is. Maybe this is Estonia, but maybe we also have like a Poland or something like that in here. Okay, there's definitely also like a warm country in here, like this, like maybe a Romania or Bulgaria or something. Again, I'm not sure about the Kabla. Maybe I should try and get the warm country first. Like, what would that even be, though? I don't really see anything else. I mean, this one has, like, similar architecture. At least, like, the colors of the buildings are similar. Like, these white kind of houses with the red roofs, maybe. That's something. This one also feels more Balkan. And then maybe... I don't even know what the fourth one would be. This one, maybe? I don't know, bro. This is gonna be... Well, not a video I'll be very proud of, but... I guess this is hard. Do I hint? Because I've still got 2 mistakes that I can afford. Actually, is that right? 1 mistake that I can afford. Oh, 2 mistakes until I lose officially. So maybe I want to use the hints. You know what? I shouldn't be ashamed of using the hints. Alright, what is this? Italy. Remember when I said that I cannot recognize Italy? Okay. Italy is interesting. Italy might make sense with the Gen 2 actually. Like that explains why these trees feel a little bit more southern. Because Italy still has like a decent amount of Gen 2 left. I think Italy might be one of the countries in Europe where Gen 2 is the most common. Besides like Isle of Man, Jersey. Åland Islands. Do Åland Islands have Gen 4 nowadays? I think they might. I don't actually know. Okay, so assuming we have Italy, maybe this is Italy then. And then maybe this is Italy, but I can also see this being Luxembourg or any other country in Europe. Okay, tough. What if this is ever Italy? Because we do have mountains, which I feel like limit our options. Like this is so impossible to tell because we're like basically in the middle of a construction site. At least that's how it feels. Maybe this is Italy. Because I think it's Gen 2 or is it Gen 3? I think it's Gen 2. Is it? It also feels zoomed in again, but it probably isn't. Okay, do I use another hint? Which one of these am I completely unsure about? Maybe like this one. Or maybe this one. Do I use the hint for that one? Maybe. I'm trying to like figure out what's like the most useful hint. I'm gonna maybe hint for this one. Luxembourg. Okay. So we know that these two are definitely Luxembourg, and then this one. And let's think about it. Which ones have I tried? I've tried this one for Luxembourg, and that was wrong. I've tried this one, I think, maybe. I've tried this one. And what was the other one I tried? I tried 2 different combinations with these 2 that I've selected, and both of them were incorrect. So like this one I think is incorrect, and I thought that was Luxembourg. So maybe like this is obviously Luxembourg, and then maybe... Did I select this one? I don't remember. No, I think I definitely did, because I said that it looks vaguely Germanic. Or vaguely German. Did I select this one? I might have, but I don't remember. I said there is a universe where this might be Luxembourg, which would be pretty crazy. But if that is Luxembourg, there aren't that many left that could be Italy. I guess this one might be Italy. Because I think I sent this one for Luxembourg, and that was incorrect. So I think I sent these 2 for Luxembourg, and then this one, and then I think this might have been the 4th one. In which case, I think maybe I want to send either that one or this one, maybe. Could this be Luxembourg? Maybe. But okay, so that's important to know. Let's try and get maybe Italy. I think this one could be Italy, maybe that one. But then, like, what about this one? I think this one is most likely Italy. This one as well, obviously. This one. And then maybe that one. Do I try that? I think I might try that. 2 away. That's not great. Yeah, I think I'm not solving this, I'll be honest. Okay. Let's go back to Luxembourg. I think... I still don't know which one I want to try for Luxembourg. Do I maybe try and get like an Estonia? Like that one, and then maybe this one? Do we have 2 Baltic countries? Probably not. So maybe I try that. Yes, okay. I think it's Estonia. It is not. Okay. Lithuania. Okay. I'll be solving it, but it's probably gonna cost me like 10 mistakes. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Then this is great because this definitely limits our options. I guess I should have known that this was probably a Baltic language because like Latvian and Lithuanian, kind of strange. I should have known that it was not a Finno-Ugric language, Finnic-Ugric, whatever they're called. I just thought because of the TI ending, it reminded me too much of Finnish. But the second word did not look like Finnish. So I guess I should have known that it was also not Estonian. And I guess I also should have known, like I looked at these balas and I said they are Lithuanian, if you remember that. But I still sent Estonia because I thought this might be Estonian. But okay. I mean, these trees I think are much more common in Lithuania because I associate them with Poland. But sure. Is there a universe where this is ever Italy? Maybe. Okay. We're slowly chipping away at the puzzle. I still don't know what the third country is. So we know we have Luxembourg and Italy. And then, considering, okay, I thought these 3 were all the same country, so we need to identify which one of them is not Italy. And I think this one is probably not Italy, which tells me that we might have like a, I don't know, something that is a little bit more east of Italy. Whatever that means. Maybe we should try Luxembourg. I need to think back. Which ones have I sent for Luxembourg? So I think there are only 2 options left that could be Luxembourg, which are either this one or that one. Also, which ones did I send for Italy? I think for Italy I sent these 4, and that was 2 away. Which tells me that maybe this is Luxembourg. Because the lamp feels Luxembourgish, but the vegetation feels a bit off, but maybe that's supposed to be insane bait. I don't know. Because we know this is not Luxembourg, this is not Luxembourg, this is not Luxembourg, and I think this one is not Luxembourg. Which only leaves us with, I think, this one or that one. I think this one is probably more likely. I don't know about the Kabla. But, like, I don't see this being Luxembourg. I'd rather send this one, even though it's kind of out there. I'm gonna try that. Oh wait, so that is 2 away. That is interesting. So there's one here that's not Luxembourg. Wait a second. So that means one of the other ones that I thought wasn't Luxembourg is Luxembourg, which might be this one. But it also means it might be that one, maybe, or this one. This one... I feel like this one might be Italy, actually. But then what is this? Okay, I still haven't cracked it yet. So which one of these 2 is not Luxembourg? Maybe this one... I'm pretty sure that is French on the sign, though. And, like, you wouldn't see a yellow sign like this in France. But then what about this one? Maybe this is just bait. Maybe this is France. Does it say like nice cream on that? Am I led to believe we speak English? But the plates on the steering wheel is on the left. I mean, this is supposed to be Luxembourg bait. I think if any one of these is not Luxembourg, it might be this one. Because there are white plates over there. Again, I don't know Poles, so that's tough. Yeah, I think this one is not Luxembourg. So I think we might actually have France, but I'm still not sure. So assuming these two are Luxembourg, then maybe this one, and then maybe this one. I'm gonna try it. I would like to know how many I was away. 1 away, okay. So I think this one is probably not Luxembourg. Maybe this one is Luxembourg. 2 away. Okay, so that means this one is definitely Luxembourg. And then maybe this one. I will solve it. I will brute force it, but okay. I don't want to know how many mistakes I have had at the end, but we're gonna figure it out. Okay, Italy. That one. That one. No. We need to keep in mind that we were just 2 away. Well, what do I say just? Because 2 away is quite far off. This one is not Italy, or is it? I don't know Poles, so yep, tough. The building feels... I guess it could be Belgium, I guess it could also be Italy, I don't know. But we don't have Italian plates, so I don't think this is Italy. So maybe we have just Belgium, but no, I don't think so. France? France makes sense. But like, I expect French Poles to look different, but maybe they have these. Like, I think France is the most obvious one for this. So assuming that is France, then what else is France? This maybe? Maybe? And then maybe... Which ones did I send for Italy? We know 2 of them are incorrect. I sent these 3 and then maybe the Luxembourg one. Okay. I think this one is never France though. Like, this almost reminds me of Romania or Bulgaria. So I guess this is probably Italy. Which means that this has to be our mystery other country. Which definitely doesn't make it any easier. And then maybe this is Italy, like wherever they have mountains. I was gonna say northern Italy, they also have mountains in the middle and in the south. But I guess, no, I think Italy might be more likely on this one. Maybe that is Italy, and then what's the mystery 4th Italy? This one maybe? But I think I sent this one. I think that was the 3rd one that I sent instead of this one. Is that right? Might be. In which case, maybe this one is France after all, and I'm kind of gaslighting myself into thinking this is Italy, but I just don't know. And I think I will definitely have like 2 or 3 more mistakes, which is kind of embarrassing, but it's hard, okay? It's supposed to be hard, all right? Also, this video is probably going to be like 30 minutes long, but that's fine. Okay, let's try and identify the ones that I would not send Italy on, which are this one, and then maybe this one is not Italy. Maybe this one is France, like southern France. This one, I would send France over Italy, but what do I know? But then still one of these 2 would have to be France by that logic, because I think I sent both of these 2 as well as this one, and I was 2 away for Italy. Could this ever be like Corsica or somewhere in France? Maybe this is France, like a crazy France. Assuming we have France. So let's say, stop that. Let's say these are Italy, imagine, 2 away. Okay. So what does that tell us? I sent this one for Italy before. So maybe it's those 4? Nope, that was how many away? That was 1 away. So which one of these is incorrect? Okay, so these 4 are 1 away, and then this combination is 2 away. Is that right? Is that what I sent? Bro, I need to keep track of what I'm sending. Yeah, I think this was 2 away, this was 1 away, which means one of these is still incorrect. Which might be that one. 1 away. Bro. I guess maybe this one is incorrect and that is correct. Okay. So that is Italy. That was the easy one. What? I think the Lithuania was way easier. And then I guess this is France? Or is it ever like... No, I think this has to be France then. Bro. Romania? No. What would have Gen 2? What? Am I forgetting a country? Like, who would drive to this country that has a yellow plate? They would have to come from Luxembourg, right? Or Netherlands? What am I looking at? I don't understand. What? These do not look like they are from the same country. Like, these two I can see. But, like, what is this? And what is this? I don't want to brute force it. I would like to guess a country. So we know that we have generations 2, 3, and 4. I think this is 3, right? Which severely limits our options. Is it ever San Marino? But then I think this is not hilly enough to be San Marino, and we have... Do we have European plates? I think the plates are a little bit too wide to be San Marino. This is not San Marino. What is it then? Yeah, this I thought was Balkan, or like maybe almost Romania, but this is not there. Or maybe it is? This I have no idea. I've never seen Gen 2 in Romania. And this also makes no sense. What is this? I'm gonna send San Marino. Like, I don't know what this is. It is obviously not San Marino. I'm just trying to like think what could have Gen 2. Dude, this video is so embarrassing. It's okay because it's hard. What would have Gen 2? And what the heck is this? I don't know, I'm just gonna... But like, we have a crazy mountain there. Is that a mountain or is that just a cloud? Maybe that's not a mountain, actually. Because like, this bit looks a bit weird. But this is vaguely hilly. I'm gonna send Belgium, bro. Like, wow. I think I did say earlier that this could be Belgium, like Belgium or France, and I said that I don't know Poles, but I would expect French Poles to look different. But like, where even is this in Belgium? I guess the eastern part of Belgium is more hilly, but like, wow, that was really hard. Anyway, Saint Joseph. Oh god, and it's, no, it is official. What? Okay. 2024, did I see that right? Oh god, guess. Ecuador. It's not Panama, it's not Costa Rica, is it? So what is it then? It is Costa Rica. I thought Costa Rica had 2025. Like, Costa Rica would be my first guess, but the copyright was 2024. So I was like, okay. Well, that's why you don't look at copyright, actually. Dude, I thought it was 30 seconds. Am I insane? Like, I don't know what this is. Go somewhere. Okay, I'm not gonna upload this video. Okay, this looks more like North America. Evergreen Real Estate, Lake Michigan. Penned water. Oh, it's 20 seconds. Okay. I thought it said 30. It's really hilly. I'm gonna go somewhere in here. Okay, Palermo, sure. And I don't know what country this is, bro. I don't know. I'll go Sao Paulo because it feels vaguely hilly. Okay, Florianopolis. Okay, not good. 15th out of 24, kind of rough. That was a video and a half. That was certainly a video. Anyway, see you tomorrow for a puzzle that's probably going to be even more difficult.